Just talking about, since we last talked, which was after the win game. You guys go on the road, you shut out Brooklyn. Just what was working for you guys that game? Both offensively and defensively.
Our defense is playing really, really well right now. I think that potentially one of the best in the state, and they'll be challenged, we understand, coming up this Friday, but playing really well. We got a group of young kids. There's only 2 seniors over there, so they're starting to gel and figure it out. And I thought they played really well against Brooklyn, and then offensively, and we've got a lot of weapons that at any given moment they can make a play.
Absolutely. Just talking about this Nettleton matchup, obviously, it's a 3-way tie atop the 5A East right now, but just one, how important is this matchup, and just 2, what are you stressing to the kids this week?
It's a big game. It's playoff season has kind of started. I'm sure Nettleton is viewing it the same way, and the winner of this game is going to be able to control their own destiny, and the one that isn't able to come out victorious is going to be looking for help or having to kind of do some catching up, I guess. So big game, and we understand big atmosphere at Nettleton. I think they've, he does such a good job with that program over there that we know they're going to be super talented. We've seen them on film, and getting a lot of their guys back this week, we'd imagine they're going to be full strength. And so we're excited about the matchup, and big challenge for us, but we look forward to it.
Absolutely. And just, talking about Nettleton and, just what the challenges they present on paper, just as far as, game planning for them, obviously a bit of experienced bunch, especially on the offensive when it comes to their playmakers.
Yeah, they've got guys all over the field. Anyone on the field for them can make a play. They've got number 5 and number 3 that are extremely talented, probably 2 of the best receivers in the state, I would think. And quarterback's playing really well. They got a real good young running back, and so a lot of weapons. And our defense is, we understand that we're going to have our hands full. We're going to have to tackle well and rally to the ball. And then on the defensive side of the ball, they've got some guys over there too that are very talented.
Absolutely. Just, when it comes to Friday, just what do you think the biggest keys to the game will be? What do you think the game will come down to?
I think controlling the line of scrimmage for both teams is going to be important. Whichever team can kind of assert their will in the run game, I think will be big, because to play a team like them that's so talented, you've got to try to make them one-dimensional, and if they can run it and throw it, they're really hard to stop. Same thing with us. If we're able to run the ball, that opens up a lot of other things that we do. So I think the battle in the trenches will be big, and then football 101 is going to be special teams, turnovers, which team makes the fewest mistakes. I think that'll be key.
Absolutely. And just, you mentioned just the, offensively for you guys, going up against that Nettleton defense, and just, for you guys, the running game's been so good for y'all. Just, what do you think it'll, is it kind of more of the same thing, just talking about the running game, or, is it just, something else that you're kind of emphasizing this week?
Well, for us, it's just about whatever opportunity presents itself. Against Wynn, we actually threw the ball more than we normally did, because that was what was available to us, and so that's what we took. And then against Brooklyn, we were able to run the ball pretty well, and so for us, that's kind of what we're looking for. And it's the good thing about this team is there's so many different kids that have the potential to have big games. A lot of times it's just taking what's available to us, but for us, it always starts and ends with our offensive line. And if they play well, we got a lot of guys that can handle the ball behind them and make big things happen.